Hot.
Pramo ato Ghana de shemama ye mobibia ha mobi atena se ebra so se wi apem to breka se ho ate de economy nsache ponkono so ye de esuma magana nsem esefa tedi ka na ye de esuma bia wo bia Mohammed as what fm so ni ensema wodo a edi ade ncheche bu mpumfa ebi eni
Yabako masebe de fia kwedi nkomo enra de akọ so masebe de fia ni ebiso se ne ehon so etesei
Achacha Franka bomu ko miensa de wonum eniema guwasa wankyira de bia mama mofra ne bi kofie yabako mfimfim mantam yensa ntwo ne agya kwan ho ne na atwenkomo
Esem yo mu na ma mpanifo moda Fair Wages and Salary Commission for che say ensem achacha fo ko miensa ka no enye sanete
Dam kasia na wonum e wa mrahye bedwafie ka se Speaker of Parliament de woye no enye enti ewasa wo hwe ne yie pa na empanifo bi so akasa ho a ewasa wote wo ye kaseboi emu
Islamic Human Rights Foundation Ghana aye muzemi ekuo maburukuo womu wo kaswa womu chese omampenya bedechi Dr. Baumia womate se wo ba kaswa wo ba LGBTQ+ no se de wujina no momonte
empanyi se ba nu so a emia ba ko nkyere damfo enti enkapuni mantem NPP tenafo mekye owura divine agbohom wo ka kyere se ansa na beto aba December bosome no e wo NPP fo a won won kapuni mantem aka wo bomu de enti a wo kasa semi
nana opoku mensa tosum bienu ayi wa hena wo gumwan kransa pani kyere se wo sere mpanifo ne aban ekwan a efiti Apam Junction ekọ gomua the rampon sa kwa na nye ntepenfo mesisi ma wo
ensembi ka we hu ne ade so musaka sebo na apo sebe na odi etwi osi nya papa e ka 360 e papa e kama se no bia na ade twi asifi ha enzi se onya bia ebebo akwasonko so pa ebe ma osena ye nam se nkrante wobodompem wonu mo se apo aye ko no e wo se onya ka 360 ebebo akwasonko so pa eti hye no so sama campaign a wonu de saso ba ye no wonu mo de kel aba enti nya bi na entumi emo akwasonko so pa bia wo Yusuf Vodafone kai hu se won ma ye Telecel ai Telecel wonum eboa papa nti se Yusuf Vodafone na asesa aye Telecel a ensuro se Telecel na ebo atuma wose e wo ha se eba beboa amankofo a wonum epe enkomodie tenten de no na fe kuma de internet ne so ebegya ne na so pa wose wo so ne obia be ye adwuma nyuma kese ne nketo nyina edi asinyina na chese bibia kwane kwanso ne kwanso wose obewu woni agiwiase Telecel connecting energies enti yenhye ne so pa kwansronko so local one rice papa eno na medie enitinya bi wate local one rice wasisisa na di local rice papa local one was so was tware he ya e ka podimantem hanti unya bia eye 5% broken e denti ubetumi da ye mutuo wache emu ben na o pesa wonu a wuntimi fa local one rice emfa ennoa na se eye rice water kra ubetumi e de aye se de wonu fa no rice pudding no enti yenhye ne so pa wasi wosu dansoma na shaman wodoko ne kaswa ni market ho second gate no benya bi atodoko nso best point savings no echiri pe we still pe local one rice ashaman fre won ewo taifa na wonfa emrew danso market wono best post office ni nchewa pe ubenya bi ato na fe Shell Stadium osuwonu anachi ubenya bi ato afrefra won wose wo pe adwumayefo accountant HR secretary ene wonum aye adwuma enti yenhye ne so wose fre wonum na apply anaseto emu bi 0243 782277 0243782277 nyuma ko bi kan wada roma ene de kaseboy esumu ebresemu ye de wonum so nyina ebetuja kenkafo ni ye fa na bone hema se wa boache agema bremeni
nyansa chia me jao brody
oba bia tena fide na cha wo chinchim ni fuma de maye ye ma okwa aba ye hensem nas
Hot FM 93.9 ye bohoma natete
abusuafo yese nsem na senyansa fa yeshase
abusuam yense nsem asitena yemfama enwa ena beto dwa echese atechefo nka bomu kom yensa nat nagat CCT omunyina aba bonte chese aban no mo edi kotona menhwe otwa gbobi a wo mpe wiase mpanisi so yefun yo ya se bi mpedua se mfa president ale so woda ho na wodo na mienu ahwewie na afie wosen wotiam eno ne be ma obi hu sampa yefun yo ya wo me na ban agosin kunya eche se achechefo bi akatua be abosome kakra nie maaye na obeye adwuma ne fuama akomakoduasa akatua ne kwa ya he ayesa no manum fia bi abeba nso a yesi ayi abentie bi a friend office of the special prosecutor kokupita adene nsa to akatua no so ema achechefo nkabom nyense chese omo ne aba kosia omo woye entimia na ne banche body kro no a eba ne sa no omo se da bi obi timi ni di na bi so ntafie sa enti sa banso won tua sa aka ne mfa ma omo di a eno pokumfa no kun omo dwale a mo ho pai omo di omo chok omo do maka omo notebook omo bi a eje gu form industrial strike ano pay kura no yakomantiso kura ne bi ekodi nkomo schools ni bi wa ha bakọ no atechefo na ba nanso de mafa no ye no emfa mo ho so mu di agro so mu suande oye back case kura enu na ma nnempanifo omoda Fair Wages and Salary Commission for HSL niam atechefo ko miensa edi to dwa no enye sa na tie na de ten say ananu brother yampo na omode kata akoma atechefo ko miensan so mo ntase na wo munsin nkitawudie efo mo hawa wo mo ekum no nanso no wo mo je kata na ko mo hwe no mu se ne ya wada match boso ne da toso de nu ba ko yi ana ko mesia na ka mo di hu komo enso sa chechefo ko miensan kata na mo twekoma mo no wo ma ama ekoba ne sa no na o mu nim de ombeye enti se o ma ba bonte chese o mo ko strike o mo do mu ni se enem na kwanso Abroad Central for Airborne Common. Penny Quancha for Wada Fair Wages and Salary Commission. Yevra Benjamin Atta, in some way, the
issues of strikes carefully and with democratic principles. If you have a union that has 1,000 members or 50,000 members, 100,000 members, what gives only 2 people the opportunity to simply sign a document and say that all the rest of you, whether you agree or not, go home, don't work? We have to take a second look at these provisions very carefully, because if we are not careful, a day will come where 2 people, when they are convinced in their minds that we have to just withdraw our services, we just put something in the media and off it goes, and the entire workforce in this country will follow some of these directives. We have to change the laws to make sure that at least we have some stability and peace in the labor front.
Ania yati ye yewura Benjamin Arthur, where Chief Executive Officer, CEO, Fair Wages and Salary Commission, and our day and same way eto edwa.
Abusafo ya konfinfin mantamu yan central ne ja kwan ewo ho na teacher fonka mu koi ede wonum eniema gu fomu mo fani bi ede hule kofie sanse wonum ani age teacher Richard Donko wonum nim se chechefo no wonum ani na abre a wonum epe akwatua ho nsem a ewose mpanifo ne wonum etnase na wonum consensus a wode atodwa condition of service a wonum eka no ewose mpanifo hwe edi hu dwumade ma wonum tina wonum mechirade na ayekon finfin mantam a yebisa eja kwanse so etesanya na mofra no wonum ko school mabonyanya anetesanya achechefo kura wo wonum mofra no etesanya sese ya wonum eni ho na yabomu a yensanka eja kwan yensaka no a yede no ebeba ma na obekwan ama wonso wanya bi eti yensanka ni de yenko mrahye bedwafie
Hot FM 93.9
Anya yenko emrahye bedwafie emra na ye anika se nyina ni se emra ena enya ntia kura se yewura Right Honorable Aban Kingsford Sumana Bagben emrahye bedwafie chame HSL omampene Akufo-Addo ne ministers no enya de so metima gina tum befise empanifo bi kura da kwada na court for that one I can't tell. In this case, what are we doing? Na baba todwa HSL sawoko emesebe de fia enema bebre ana wo asese mo hwe na wo mo eka asemi ba ye ene ebi mu kura zuzu se ne wanhwe kura MPC no wo mma wanhwe ne MPC no mma ano ho asem akoye bibio ho enu na ne ye kura machine de fi ne bi so se enu a de si ye ni tunene machine de fi ete say these MPs are they in or out? Are they in or out? In katwa hini sekas. In katwa maha.
Meju so yan ka jam.
Ene machine de fi ete say.
That's it. Ene emra se beja no anko asetena. Na ne nyina eye emra speaker agene house no to Senate day. Ne nyina ne se we tu esina sheda obi anim da obesan fredium confirm say or no obesan tona se bi na wa cho letter dey abeto abonte say there and that say the person Michiamo. It's no the first meeting of the fourth session a year the first meeting ewo 2024 we mu there e ya dey speaker etu asheda obi nim da obesan so afre house and say house no ensa be share nti ye ka say there e ya dey sitting e ni hono mo
mebo enti e ba enra machine de for kwa setena ne sa
enra ye kwa setena
enene ma o manko
no kre
reason e ba ne say and speaker to kwa na okwahen
me da senyansa enra na ye ko ye no actually ene sanka parliament ye den echo recess and then sanka house no break officially. That is the communication omude mayen from the very time you resume here our parliament. And tonight you share by say anka in the house ready and the break. But enumere around 7 p.m. honomo and speaker ebeji akonwa no earlier in the morning no na the deputies no and omuti ejemo omo hwe etoto ndiama enti enumere honomo and speaker ankasa ebetena hye me che Aban Kings of Man Babe ankasa ebetena hye na obetena hye no and o say ensem bi ahyenebo ache enti obepeso odebeto from na Ghana fo nyina so ehun ne ekone ne eba na ne nyina ne se ensem no wa no point by point na ye makoma 62 na ne nyina nkyere mu kodina se eyade a omonsa ka letter ne amfam ro no speaker ye ne be see Clark so na letter na eba ye no eye mampani aso ye for na trokat and be ba ya omo nkyere mu se ena no anti-jail bill no mo ye no mo musuka so mo de sa bill no every mampani e presidency say on sign if say ebinum e de asem no ekokọ na eno ena speaker so e de ne nkyere mu eba o ka se letter na omo de ba ye no eni nyina so bia ya efa no contempt no e ade a e contemptuous enna so bi enim se be entaso se mampani ni secretary ye friend na nonsense be di to betimi a trust letter no e de abro mu na ono speaker de odi wo ya ompo ni se ya mfa letter na mfa mra kwan so amfa mre no se wo share parliament ye proceedings anopa speaker finance no bompa ewia ye wo bibi ye friend of correction of votes and proceedings na ya ye no wi the third item a what table no so your friend say official communication from the presidency and say their president information be their president to kwan and I say their president did you maybe not say on my money in our parliament associate now order that communication now and speaker so I announcement their mark speaker say man fan fast kwan so fan bre no and na enye man peni so na troy na mbom all the break Clark no on akwa secretary the parliament ain't no sa de na omo ye no obi wo ya pa na ni nyina mu so onko tie letter no letter na say ma parliament mo no mu shi o mfa sa te say anti-jail bill no emre mampani ade nti ebi no mu de asem no kokot na ba ben say ni mampani di Ghana no or the Ghana mu shi because say o share the history ye wo 3 arms of government ye wo the executive ye mampani atena and I want the legislature parliament and I want the judiciary assembly no obi ade no enti ade na mampani no be troka ade abro mo so mo djuma mo ye no e mo fe djuma ne mfa mbe no se o share article 106 clause 7 e kire pepe se mo ye mra ne wia o mo fa nkomo no mampani enti mampani ntumi nti o mo kwan se mo enyo mo djuma because ebinu mo di asem kokko na asem mo kokko ne krampo no e ye bibi ye fe no interlocutory injunction yes say mo ntumo mamuntu edwuma no so ansanda say ye kobane sa na se mampeni ka se o tie sa de le dia na that means mampeni ma san kofo no tumi say sa bi parliament en twen dwumedi eso enti onu speaker de me obetumi aka na say mampeni aka say mo fa letter na mbra na onti omo de letter omo de card na ba koma mampeni bi o no omo da koma no so opa on sign or person man sign or 7 days. So 7 days netiness or 1 year on from that parliament no montiase. Now or sounds like a man penny say. Send you so ye no Sunday we also be. The man penny say binumu di asama court inti on to me sign anti-jail bill ne dia. Now or catch a man penny say. And my shepherd and neighbor call I friend of Rocks and Nelson the Fiamepo. Or no so at the Asama Supreme Court to say. And now no man penny ministers or Bomudi say young betty or monomo may as well for no. Some ministers and Mampany and Famra Quanson or the Bomudi no. Sabri Parliament so ends me approve ministers no and Famba no. And the speaker Yaka doesn't do ya. Wama minority Lancasa, Wama majority Lancasa, and one say a house no, Wa Jenny, Obian sorry no call fee. And in fact, and then there will be a pusa. Because usually, no, say a bad journey house and to send it there. Yema, the minority, the majority, the Nobia Kanaji, Obia Church and Naji, Niama, who are also in Nano, nay, they are two from Ansana. And I even asked yesterday last week, I had journey house in the Pono. Now you will never be one of more, else or more, and then there, say, Bufu, pay a day, seek at the 2 for 1 and there, or sorry for or anything else, near Cosun Tia, Ama, ya journey house, no, and no.
Na ujiri se nani chen speaker besa bana njise ya omo yansa na omako recess no wayana.
Oh, na ende na san komo sorry. Nyama ekemu na san komo yansa na omo sorry the approval of the ministers no. Eno no one. And abai no so the tax waiver 449 million, which is about 450 million aba. Say omo ensure omo pass that tax waiver no famano. Any some loan agreement bi no so a omo dey aba any papers bi no be present. If you on nyama so bi na esan commotion omo ye den. Omo ye ansa na enne na esan ka parliament so omo kan say 21st. But san nyama no omo anye. Entini say omo be san baba ka baba ye dia agent speaker e convene emergency meeting. And that emergency meeting is because some be convene here. And no parliament boka because MPs no come back from constituencies. And obia eba I will say it's a full amount, I see it's allowance, man, I see your mom pay them there. And no, I don't think the speaker will call the house anytime soon. Kopim say he will call for the second meeting somewhere in May. And no idea, and no speaker bit me, I no kind of bit me somewhere maybe June, because there's a second meeting in the course. It is out here, like I said, there is no way a speaker will call the house no anytime soon, because we didn't come here, not Jane, and then so yeah, or no more, or just say, oh, my house and international. And can tempest ministers no until I can't at all you're not coming back.
Yo. Nkato ye dance na wa man bra. Yo. Abusia nkato hene sekas e wo ma se be fie ho ene ekoye.
Abusia fa egusu amra se be fie na asemi ba ye ya nkato hene chechire mu inu. Dom kesen dom kuma no wona makasa Alexander Fenyo Markin. Wani ya central na katwa inseka seka saye na nini na mu no wani mu chem se the speaker ye de ntwaye ade na wasa otumi ya saase wo hunu nyema bi wo ho a ye mfa manyosem nko ho se party sem ye ndisi ni ye MPP ni wo ya speaker wo so ugino ntam.
Very certain views regarding certain matters before the Supreme Court of the land, which letter today Mr. Speaker had cause to respond to. Mr. Speaker expresses his agreement regarding the content of the said letter. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker went beyond expressing this agreement and rather pronounced judgment on what in his view was wrong. Mr. Speaker did not only stop there, he also used very unsavory words to describe Mr. President. We believe that in a democracy, we have a right to disagree on views expressed, but we do not have right to say things to denigrate another. This, we think, is very unacceptable. Now let me get into the main issue. Mr. Speaker said that Mr. President was undermining democracy, that he should have resorted to the Constitution in making certain communications to the House. We in the majority beg to disagree on the position taken by him. If you carefully read the letter that was sent to Parliament, Mr. President limited himself to the processes before the court. And the fact that Parliament itself, through an affidavit, had joined issues. Parliament has filed an affidavit of opposition and is in court. In fact, Parliament is a party to the suit. So for us, we do not see how this would have to affect the proceedings of Parliament. In any event, Mr. Speaker has always deferred to the leadership of the House to guide him in the conduct of business. This morning, the leadership of the House sat together to discuss the various items to be taken. We have finished some of them. There were some that we were supposed to take, and we were told that Mr. Speaker would have to take a chair. It's very disappointing that after Mr. Speaker had made known his own views about the letter sent from the presidency to the clerk, he adjourned the House Senate here without giving room for the leadership of the House to even comment. This we find very strange. But this is a democracy. We believe, as Mr. Speaker himself said, and I'll quote him, that this impasse calls for reflection. This impasse calls for reflection. I will play that out to Mr. Speaker himself, that we all need to reflect on the way forward as a nation.
For now, and na dom kuma na banu dani Dr. Kessel Latofforson. Wajina mu defender say we the speaker ya na no. Blonika be beated for tat naจะsawaya miama yew. Ene say wo hu boni bia e what the speaker ya no. The mampanyi ya ne bia nie. You do, I do.
Of the office of the president. The Constitution of Ghana spells out in plain language when the President of the Republic of Ghana must do when Parliament passes a bill and present to His Excellency the President. The President must assent to the bill or must refuse to assent to the bill when it is presented to him as the President of the Republic. These are the only options, and in this case, there is no middle ground at all by the constitutional imperative. Ladies and gentlemen, let me also say that in the instance case of the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2024, President Akufo-Addo has taken a strange and alien position, which is unknown to the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Given that Parliament has been injuncted in a matter of the President's nominee for the position of ministers and deputy ministers, it is obvious that this honorable House is also unable and cannot approve those ministerial nominees His Excellency the President has also presented to Parliament. At this point, the President may have to be innovative, dynamic, and think out of the box by downsizing the size of his government. I wish to conclude by saying that the Right Honorable Speaker has made an important call, a call for Parliament to unite against the autocratic tendencies of our President and this government. We in the NDC minority is ready to protect the sanctity of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, and we stand with the Speaker of Parliament in this. Let the President of Ghana and his government be aware that where this country is going is strange under his watch, and the NDC minority will not countenance it. But I want to urge that it is obvious that His Excellency the President has breached the Constitution, and we will advise ourselves. In the coming days, don't be surprised that we will begin impeachment proceedings against the President.
I was for any out a dom command band than Dr. Kessel Latofforson. Not as a minimum one mania brepa. Enkone sanya na chese wachira said the mampanyi de ne corner no saa no no speaker ne de etumi akwanto mo support speaker pa abusu afọ ya to aso e nka primantam ha NPP wonom akabomu aye enhyemu alanche eniema esefata se ewose etumi koye ede ema wonom na wo kire se wose eniema tumi koye na woka wo bomu na bibia tumi kwa ne kwaso ne kwaso na bibia ekoye ede eboa wo kire se de eniema ekọ ne wose NPP tokoso a edi abamia no na bibia ko ne yie enti wonum oka won abompa ama akoye na wachire se wonum eto aba wonum do NPP ebre niye wonka NPP hu sempa police station executives ahodo mfa hu hyem electoral area coordinators woni wo hu mfirim constituency executives na fa regional executives wo nyina emmo wose nkabo mu de eye se enipa eka ho bom a wose kire nkuredu ba bi enipa bi ka ho bom se wo si abansoro akoto na nyame wo soro ho ewi akire no ena nyankopɔ kra wa boshe kakranti na wo so de kasa hodo ba tete wontam enya sa adwene na ye baako wo kire se adwene ye baako bibia ni wa NPP fo ntumi nye to nyina nka mom nhwe se be ya won betumi aboa na wo bia wo safata wo so to ababia to aba no edema ani PP ma bibia akone kwanso owura divine otu agbahom oye Greater Accra Regional Chair edema NPP
national campaign team no ya launch we no after ya constitute the regional campaign teams which is chaired by all the regional chairmen Greater Accra there and there na nyame ya dom ya tumi I inaugurate no so inaugurate means ya pa hu to wan yes na just say ya wi anisa say ya kofem na ya koye constituency for edie no so ya wi ana constituency for no so akoye electoral areas na ni police station for na ya nim say adiba ko a edi yenya the last time say papa mu a ehun hia mentimi ho ase kitikiti etisisi a no ya ma ya da ye hu so pa to ensure say obia wo bibia against wonu a enye party mu na wo beku sa to kwa ye hu say woni ye ni usu ne uban emboya endie ahobrasem ye be yi wasi nchen na ye tumi edi biako ya kwa ntokwa mu ye din because ye say e ko da ye nim no enye konkretwa dia aboya kakra ne say sabi ndc fo omakofa obi a sabi wadi o man no so da na Ghana fo nim nemre niam mo ye din kakra ye nim but you can see that gradually no we are turning the corner, we are bringing the economy back obi a nim say if it's about the economy there and the MPP say said nyame tumi efa ye so eye mane ye and that is what we are assuring Ghanaians say ye be adwumani awini election 2024 it must be written say 2024 elections no MPP be win and I be win so they are share nyame nyam nyasa
na General Secretary de ma NPP amanyoko no owura Justin Frimpong Kodua JFK wonu so ekasa de nani so ma de sha wonu won campaign mantem ha se wonu ma hwe aka won ho abom ho na bibia be ko ye dia ba wose nka ba mu dia no wanu no na momo wakansi se wose campaign mantem ha no NPP fo nya seats ni bebre pa sine 2020 dia wonu enya ye no enkankani ododo diodie.
That's the reason why we are here this morning. That's the reason why we are here this morning. That is why we are here this morning to launch the Regional Campaign Committee. I've served in this committee under Honorable J. Utaka Ojachamante in the 2000 general elections. I served under Regional Chairman Ashide with Nana Uganda. We did it and we won the elections. So nobody should sit here and think that we can't win. We want to win. We shall win. When power is given to you, you don't joke with the power. It is because we need unity in our ranks. We need hard work in our ranks. We need to communicate what we have done, what we have achieved as a government. We are not. That's the reason why we are here this morning. That is why we
Abusafo eni awuti ye mu fanche Greater Accra Regional Minister Designate Ora Titus Glover na wose NPP ayekra do won ma yere de se won beko adi nkonim ama party na to akwaso atena abam sense opposition de emma wonum kra na yegustu hwese yensa beka JFK ene no na yensa nkaye de nyansa yenko enim
abusha yenko enim na yenko kaswa
awo beken dodo na ni nkane ya okasoa
so light na normal se bi
normal yemfa ne sedum so na saba
se o munim sedum so aba
wana kama yete yesedum so aba
na wana beka cha so opeso bi ka cha sedum so aba nsa no hu
se mi eso
ba de o hu sedum so aba no se bi mpredua so bi na ni hu na de
so omuka na nka ya boa ye ho yenim se biri se ye kan ya ne bedum so what ya se o mbeso ne biri se ne ne estimated time
and ECG for an timetable ma ye
but MPP for ne na ma ye hu se
dum so aba enti bi we se dum so aba enne ma kokole go no be twice me se me ko horo me ka me ko bi light no dum so aba enti ti ase
wonim se enra o dum no awumre no nwotwe ebo no nan ya no so ye wakaso a
ukodo tie yo
mo so ye no no nan no ye da mu ade kye ebo no so a o masa
fatu atale na ekoko dwale ko aduma eze no first and adano na meka cho say achacha esi nantwe chidi a yeso adosa ade ekosi nipa chidi a ene yade light and dunia na do ma time esi yesi dum so na na do time de dum sesi radine boafo abusha wa me koma nimu ntoto anu to talent wo pese okorokopɛ boxer yon ani kwa de entwe kura ekuo bia ye fo mo Islamic Human Rights Foundation Ghana omo ye nkemofo sunku a omo ye mabunu ka so na omote awutu sena east na ye nya ntie se mo penya bedeche Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia wo ko ho na omo ni bibia obuso Dr. Bawumia papa tie ekuo chese LGBT plus no se se wujina he uja bonkum ana uja nifa efifi ana ato ho obaka so nyina eden obehye mozemifo enna LGBT so de ayachi wode kase a mozemini bia mbeso obete ompekura na ubei kana monte se me Dr. Bawumia emane mawade emema ne mema wade emua eni nipa wade edua ne nipa wade me preso ana me preso simple as ABC from ko won bebia ko rufa semda enko shebo bia sabo se no untimi nyamfa ma no de mo kan dada kora besi ne munya nwie timi shebo ebofufo bia mo wu sampa uya mozamini ya tetu mozamini sum ne de o preso ana wo preso anyway Yawura Said Hussein Basha one na ye secretary Ejima Ekoi wodi tudwa
anafo ye kasetia empenifo a omo yenkremofo empenifo chief imamu akasa a Christopher akasa ena nkremofo emranti aye hanso yese da bi se yampie a mekasa ama aban no anhunu se ba bi ade no ekro no ye de ye ho so man e wose yetimi hyemra ya samra no ebobo yen ni ye manfo ho ban ebetimi aboya mamre ene ya mane ho ban na se yentimi hyamra de a na ne yesi enya fande no fa so be na ofa ho de no so na ne Ghana flag no ekroyin na bibie ne ani epeja we are so proud of our Ghana flag na fa so be na Ghana flag no so enti yasem tiawa yate se omampani be de kire his excellence Mood Bawumia obeba kasoa na nyame adom no oba ye pese wo gina simpie so na obie na no ekasa kire sekremoni ni ehunu se ade na eba no ofo so a wo de omo ehunu se o media megitum mema mo kwan se saade no human right into omunye so onyi ntum susu a omo ehunu se saabili ya bai ade a wo support bill no ni ehunu se na wo so ye kremoni no no kwanya me no ye kremoni ampa pasanko ye sa na ebepem ne wo yedi onkasa ye yesu ye pese ehunu se kremofo se nipa no a wo se odi eni mo wo so ye kremoni no ne gina bi sen e wo saa sabe do
yo enti ujira bia ewo hen Yawura Said Hussein Basha aye twetwefo de ma Islamic Human Rights Foundation Ghana enwo ti na mabuni bisu kasai ena mo ehese se do mpanya aka no enwo a na bill na ene amampani kura chese hwe na ama na kache no ono so vice president odwene ho say
Islamically yampiniso yamfuaso at the same time Christianity so omo fuaso nti em said youth no kan Al-Shabaab for kan any say young my friend vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yenim say young brother you know ordinance I Muslims for you understand said I can understand on person understand because em say since I dey cause we entering kan enti do kan afam enti so em say yeah how no e say understand said e be ya enso you say we mbra ya or vice my Ghana enso ye din ya gina to say mbra no you understand enso en fambo ya go say yes enso the position
wanting to say no to this LGBTQ+. So I think we rely on him to help us, the Muslim, to say no to the LGBT.
Yo. Enti na chese eni ati Mozambique kura omoso kaswa na
akom chino wa say
o se memenya Mozambique nti me anya bia nyehwe na ho na bia pro se no pemfo no aso be bia pro se wini mo okay apemfo mo bia pro
onya hepa plus analwa onya fafa hepa plus my hepa plus
di komoda
okay asimi ni komoda me nko agya kwan ho teacher fonka ba mu kom miensa wonom de omadwuma to omfra no awunu se teacher ni to adonko nti wose wonom ekofie na yenimada agya kwan mfimfi mantam yense ntwoni no yenkwa amane so na yenne kasa agya kwan ma he
amini aba
be me na kitam mfimfi mantam de na ekoso omfra yi
yo wini aba na pen na fa ekikust na obuti man kikust adefa marketing ko wini ba obehia nkwala no bebre na wohia omo bisa nso omo kwanya o se omo kofi ni bisa say ade nti omo kofi omo so de omo kwanya teachers na pam wo so omo kofi na omo ko strike na wo he de we see na wo school bia ma na wo ko teachers na omo so omo nkasa because this omo de omo ya nso omo pam nkwala na ban enye omo asade ma omo de a nya de a omo ko school teacher no kasa de
so she ni amwa yegu so she se yensa ebeka no beto akoso timagina so ejo kwa ataminka
ya pumu bia so ombre fie na ombre ne maame na sisi teachers ndi omo strike ndi omo de tema tama omampani ana say aban mu mpani for education betumi aka chon so monko dija no ban sisi mantemi adia so nwa akola bia so pure water ana say oton ebuda na to say teachers strike 90 na akola ni na acho mu hajimu mi tan kola ni say e omo de say e ba na say omo se da bi enye omo de because omo tifia omo mu di omo ye ngun ko mbe sere sen ko mampani bi tinya he sa nyema no na ko wa teacher for omo how e de ama wo mu because ye say inhia no e wo yankopon na nso inhia no omo di no asase so ntenu mu na kan kola no e bom pa e say o mampani nya menim yala enchi bia na kola na ba makwan nti kasa na ti on hwe no mo di swade ana so omo di how bi omo wo no ko ge na omo fa ma wo kola ni bi ani extreme koma no mo chese how no dey because if you want books omo so omo dey share dem omo nya bi eye ni man kan ti omo nya bi na strike you so asa ba mo dey say akoyo how e dey ama wo mo ti kola ndi ti yo be show bia na so kan say strike ndi nya omo dey no mo media na say aban enhwe na omo wo e omo teachers no nya kwan en form ntuma pa entra
oye toko so de echi na he school mu ho enne ni ochina so ochina so kan hu na yenhwe de ebese wa ejo kwan
yo mini aba
abusu afọ ense ntwe na ejo kwan won fifi mante mo na to nkra firi wo ede mane yen
wo school mu na asichefo eko strike ya wo pa na wo mpe
me akasa ye pam school fees kura na me hu edimbi eko ye mpam ye kura mitimi fa gatam twa na
no yunu ma de ntia
minimum dia pa
da bia na ya be no de bia no ye make sure say you will school them
ye omo ye punctual ye no ye nsua kra mo say ye wo ye no sanse o ni ya de
mi say ni de na me mpe strike mi say na me mpe strike
mo na mo pe school
yes
okay
ura study me asa o hwe me
teacher ni class kwa mutumi kyerɛ ade
o se me say na me kyerɛ me student me na ade
we are santini
yes
okay anka asem wa
yes kakra me ni
anka CLA
DA
district authority district
authority
school
say DA no first na district assembly ba yeta na district authority say nya
oh anya ne
ma kwame nkrumata mu nyana
but yen kan kire wo mo say wo mo mra me kire e na mo fra no
ayo
ama say no na school no mani na pe
ama de o hwe de wi a ositi no kra tun so na oye late
best of the same feathers
omo me late na mo pontem no ono o mante no so pontem
but na ye me wan wase me te say Florence equal girls school
why na Debi ono wan ko
okay Ganata okay
Ganata de wa yi no dodo wa no awa no be ko
oya de na wa be
awa no be ko awa na be jino abusia mama
ka okọ akra boy sana
debi mi ko school supreme toss mene papa na ko school ba ko to secondary school e wo Kumasi mene papa ya e bisa papa ya ya ga ndia on real life ya ga ro e shebo biase ko
school ni shebo biase
uko school
uko school baba
be panase jodo ene be panase wo no minimum pa
uko school baba pa e wo sunyane twene amanfo senior high technical account
nuntia ayo mame kanfo hwensom 3 na ye Helper Plus Pavi ana Plasmos adrowei abusua ode pebina na busua ni nyina mpanifo ba ne bema obia no bi obia no pa eye general well-being ebesiese ni pedua no ama ni pedua na sipresita pa na esenso eboa ema sebi mu ko afiche menstrual disorder munya mu ko afiche mobre no a ejiri nya di furu obi wa ne de akora ba mienu miensa na ateko ebe baako na ateko mepacho pebi neto na enom sanso na stroke diabetes hypertension obi a waya kese aboro sonso ebeboa ma edu be sese oni pedu ni nyina TDA malaria typhoid body pains low libido sexual weakness infections ahodo nyina no eduro no bebre na ye minkase bebre hwensom 3 Helper Plus Pavi Plasmos ena make am for the amount baby otutu no bia benya biato say herbal shop chemical shop ene bebia wakase drug line die abuso ho pa 0244201589 0244201589 Corporate Intelligence Bureau so na efrawi wose wadwuma no ope bambo eye fie adwumam anawa ankasa obu wa ha so mepe escort obu wa so masifie wie na mepe kraman bia obehwe for security yan kraman no ya training wo mu a kasa bia mote say ya igbe say ya twi say ya brofo in fact corporate phone kraman no the way they are so friendly and so funny no we can pray with them with no mediagro na mantem dinsia ne de then everywhere omo ba bia asante mantem fifi mantem atoya mantem opre mantem etifia toye etifia pie ene bro mantem ni nya bi wo ho na omo chese ade ba ko o metima hwa asabo anie o ka no ope tracking devices tracking system eja abo ho na tese ka no bebe na bia no obetima hwe bebe ka na mo a ono so meye de amount ana no kokodan chance ope CCTV cameras installation obey installment wherever you are including epoase obehu fie no enyama ekoso nyina ana upo bi security man ufie obebo ho ban de amount so a say de meka no obaya de amount umpewe na apede enwuma de wo mu ye bi pa na tie tunnel launch omo de bo ho ban sanso na etetigo ya 80 yes akopeti ya ne bo ho ban netis Ghana omo na hwe eba no banking and finance so a FBN bank omo ne bo ho ban Senate ena SIC savings and loans nkofo ebu adwuma dodo apomdin so no ACP clinic ene de keka hu nyina so ombo ho ban Ghana water nyina no omo security na bo ho ban bono oze omo bo adwuma
yeah nkama no wo so mbetumi ni nkama na bompa ya na adi agoro
dabi se
oze play
dabi ene play ni empire ene play
nti de he na wo kan
play we do be dia agoro play 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 me kasa ya
aya na me so no asante
dabi enye ni sa dabi me kasa bia
enkankane
whatever I said
bon we ho kwa nkase woni sa sa
abusha anti Ghana water any NHI ukurom anano hu de si wo obo frose be na be solve eno kokko danche no hot FM ase so omo ne bo haban na ahase the security for no here correct pa anopene numere obi agba adwuma you can't come here without the notice ntimi ma ha bro omo na we ana omo bebe ana omo bo ho ban ti fra wo mo 0207 185 277 0207 185 277 0504 692 527 0504 692 527 Ode o girlfriend kwa na sa wo yere won hya na nyinini a wo frɛ corporate for na ombe monitor no ombe monitor na bebe ko bia ombe ka kyerɛ wan e komi ana say I say ba dem friends abose
gashem
bebe waba
body na mum de ni
abusha ye di ni nyasi wa ha na solid na aseda enkonfama be ma 10 gram wa wono ne so so ne so di ma ye so ne so fiko pa set taba wa be nkwan ene ne die ni bia ne die ye nit ni bia no ye petete de no sa so na ko se nsu eda wo nyase no emu edo ye papa ye wura Philip Mawuli tete efuba sa so na nabrafo Anita ewo ho owraire sanso na ode gashemo na ba na Beatrice enonam wona tefide na chi edemaye obu we kra ndi ya mrefi
obu ni dia no obu
the graft na me pe no the graft obu onso ka ho bi same na de ko Facebook no so na
AFC
Jake enso na head of technician
boy Andy na ye
general manager ayo
si wo nyina bo
na sachi ame ijao buadi na
bono ye ma se wa boache ajima na kwale court na telegasha mo so se akram.
Put the power. The #1 station in the capital. Hot 93.9. Lock it in. More news. More information. Hot. Morning Drive. The #1 hot presenter in the nation. 93.9. Your hot radio station. While the others keep on talking, you keep on rocking. Hot 93.9. Presents something and really cool. Back to today's night on 93.9. Rush hour. You're listening to the Hot Drive Show on Hot FM. Sports Beds. Listen to Hot Sports, the #1 sports program in the nation. Don't touch that dial. Hot. Lock it in. 93.9. You've never heard radio like this.
Yo Ghana mambi ketwebule wambanye fenye de manye hot 93.9 FM no ne ga share mo be ehye no jake share mo abo na nyemme ke banye ya kan wie mo mi wonye no meke krugo komeni ko gama ipa shani ne lewo fe kala ko banye hot 93.9 FM pa ulu ne na go twebule ni bo to mu na gbine no jake nyenjo Ankpa nat the kwale kwoti nat in sing gashema abo ni wabu na ke hanya nyemme nune
Hot FM 93.9 ye bomb natete
Kawaji wa gashema nshebe no jake wo fen wo no ni ya no ye mamli beke bi wonyemme ni ya suku no jake shi ya balake Ghana mane teacher free aku ekome eten wo yo na meka menutu da dey fen joleshin miniji sanie fen jake se pene ko ba kwe ameshihiremleni amekechoni efe ehi na bomoda ke kwen ambache onupai nikwo ameshihiremleni ji Fair Wages and Salary Commission ni amenyam kamana shitamo no jake shitamo fe enyeku eye emu no abalake shi be Ghana National Association of Teachers Agbene National Association of Graduate Teachers ke Coalition of Concerned Teachers CCT neke meitene fen wa wi onem kejo ya poye woni kasemo e structure amete strike amkamntu na de fen edweleshi ni eye na agba wa den che wajamla woke eja okwan na sanigba keje tenpipa no Central Region ya wona wole akeshi pepe na kajibone ya no eje me no jake beke bi no jake strike anyegeke ni wo ne mekuma wade mekuma holiday hu mekpa hu e ba fe na agba eha amewa de chedenchem taka mesuso ake ameba ni kasemo ni kesuku efe basa ni teacher fu ba ne ken be no jake shi okay aha gbenu gege fe na agba eha gbeke bi ekumi no obe won bi akeshi no ni safe mo la nya fe she fake face and wo you on kesane wulu name e abalaka onu pa ni yen Fair Wages and Salary Commission amechon no ni teacher fu aku ekome etene ruo he na efe anu kwale kokra bemle jakeshi eyemi ake amebomoden amejemla ambawi ake ameshihire ni ameke choni no jakeshi yin condition of service kiti no ni ko ameshika ko ni saka mehi agbena kan no we calendar ni saka meke choni di academic calendar ngene ebro akọ na achon wose no baba won acho calendar kefina kan ehan ni bo teacher foni obo hu be mo ye note kuma no ba fi no ba share calendar ngene no le ni yo achon hin abushi ke ni bi kuro kuma me chon ye na agba wa den chem she Fair Wages and Salary Commission ha na ali ake ya bia ne teacher fu akuye tene kesane na eba fo amenya bo modern amejemlam amecha amehi na buam ni jijufo ni hule no ya balaka shi na jimo na ke ha mejake amebe available me unavailable ntaka be amenya amena ameke fe na kan hi na buam no me so ake kwa baba chiketo shi ameje me no ya balaka shi sure ya bia na ba teshi ni ji nyesho ochokirikiri nyo no gbe ni ji nyman enyo no teacher fu akuye kumekpo tene ni ji Ghana National Association of Teachers, National Association of Graduate Teachers, the Coalition of Concerned Teachers amu amentu da de yakeshi min amete strike no jakeshi eye na agba wa adenchem no ne ya bia ni CEO ke Fair Wages and Salary Commission Benjamin Arthur ekada feature na sanigba eha ana aliake amala siso agashi na ke kuyete ne abomoda akashi ambaba gbe pamo kome koni twenjole anya yo manye ejakeshi gbeke bi ne ni lojaka ngame ni achon ameni eya unto ni eye na agba wa adeche na boni Benjamin Arthur echon ewie sanie eha
the issues of strikes carefully and with democratic principles. If you have a union that has 1,000 members or 50,000 members, 100,000 members, what gives only two people the opportunity to simply sign a document and say that all the rest of you, whether you agree or not, go home, don't work? We have to take a second look at these provisions very carefully, because if we are not careful, a day will come where two people, when they are convinced in their minds that we have to just withdraw our services, we just put something in the media and off it goes, and the entire workforce in this country will follow some of these directives. We have to change the laws to make sure that at least we have some stability and peace in the labor front.
Magbeni wono Nigeria Benjamin Arthur le eji onupa CEO ke Fair Wages and Salary Commission.
Hot FM 93.9.
Kenchaga shemo no jakeshi Muslim fo akuniji Islamic Human Rights Foundation Ghana. Kune eye kaswa ye ewutu senya East Niamli. Amenchebo na feni wo manye nyelo se kwelo Dr. Mahamudu Baumia bomoden echon eshida mo yeneke nu ke jo bole na mom niji LGBTQ+ idakeshi amemeni ameyo kaswa zongo no dakeshi ebasrame shisramo nemni ama toko ni echon eshida mo ake le sumo kake be pia baraka titiri NPP government ne amne kwa mechon ameshida mo kaje ba nunke yo bole na momli ni eye na agba wa denche ya ne kada feature na abo mo konite no wolong maloni ji secretary ke ha Islamic Human Rights Foundation Ghana ni ji Owula Said Hussein Bashar eha anali akashi Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no jakeshi amehiso akashi mozirami funyo Juliet Mohameno ni ame mozirami fuele ne keno kwela ka ba megugona akenu keke nu bawo jo keke yo bawo amekenne no jakeshi kono ni agende hi enele no jakeshi feta amenomlin kra ene hiwo amento ya bia ni le denche ebo moden ekona ni keba slam amembi ke Chon National Chief Imam no ake ebo moda ke echon le denche ewe ni anmon bi fiana lakeshi LGBTQ+ ne ehi nile ekeya
anafo ye kasetia empenifo a o me nkremofo empenifo chief imam akasa a Christopher akasa ena nkremofo emranti a ye wo hanso ye se da bi se ye mpie a mekasa ama aban no anhunu se ba bi ade no ekro no ye de ye ho so man e wase yetimi hyemra ya asambra no ebobo yen ni ye manfo ho ban
Nobe Owula Said Hussein Bashar le ehenyenu ne shi ye no se nwem Oblaya bi ni yakaswa ni am na wa me sam ka me gbe egwom ake Vice President ye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia lolo amenta okoni obachon oshi damo kejeba LGBTQ+
anafo ye kasetia empenifo a o me nkremofo empenifo chief imam akasa a Christopher akasa ena nkremofo emra
Islamically yampiniso yamfuaso at the same time Christianity so omunfuaso nti em said youth no kan al-shabab for kan any say young my friend say Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia yeni say yeni young brother yeni na ordinance Muslims for you understand said I'm can understand on person understand because I'm say since I did here cause we intending kan enti the work I found into enso I'm say yeah how no e be say understand said e be ya enso you say we mbra ya or your vice my Ghana enso ye din ya gina to say mbra no you understand enso en fambo yakuku say yes enso the position
wanting to say no to this LGBTQ+. So I think we rely on him to help us, the Muslim, to say no to the LGBT.
Bakuchombi nijo blind or blaya binyo kaswa amame gbenye nune ameke Dr. Mahmoud Baumia bomoden bachon eshi damo keji eba nunke yu bole namo
Hot FM 93.9
Nakano ye ni mania mlie mancheke ha ni maniji abachina jimbala moniji ejeno ebi bona fini yemo ekumenete no beku ne wa fini wuele wala kenima ken ni odo kwa wokue sane wulujino ni bakashi afi court wa on yiyon ya ke court lolo je ni agbenapo shanyenye ni biamli ekuma suso won akesha ma meyi ekuma hun twan akesha me nikwa me won shi ja kesa GLP shi e abara ke shi da feature lebo modern amena